Hello everyone, greetings from PayTap's technical support team. In this series, you will learn how to integrate with PayTaps through our PT2 API endpoints. And we will walk you through the fourth integration type, which is the own form. For the purpose of this series, we have created a very simple Laravel project to walk you through the integration process. But feel free to follow the steps in this series with your own project, whatever the programming language or the frameworks used to integrate with PayTaps. So, let's get started. In this video, we are going to learn more about the token-based transactions inside the OwnForm integration type. What are the token-based transactions, how we can use them. So let's get started. The first thing you should know is that you can find the full details for this part inside PayTap support portal under the article called the OwnForm APIs Integration Manual. From the integration manual, if we navigate to step 3 over here, and then inside step 3, we will find that the final part is part 3 is related to the token-based transactions. So what are the token-based transactions? The tokenization or the token-based transaction is the process that allows you to use or tokenize a certain customer card in order for using it again without requiring its details from the customer. So whenever you want to initiate something like a subscriptions, let's say a seamless payment page where the customer only enters his CVV, these are one of the token-based transactions. So in this video, we are going to learn how it works. Simply, it works by generating a token from the customer card details. So what we need to do is initiating a very normal payment, but this payment will contain a new parameter called tokenize. So as you can see here, we have used a new parameter called tokenize, and the number over here represent the tokenization scheme that will happen, like the hashing scheme of the token created. So once we use this tokenize and we initiate a very normal payment like this one, the card details will be tokenized, and this transaction will be used as a reference for tokenization. So simply, once the card tokenized, you will receive inside this transaction response a token that you can use in further payment to initiate seamless payment, like payment without a payment page, which is called recurring, or payment with CVV only, which is called CVV required payments. So again, let's get back over here to tokenization, and as you can read over here that the tokenization is the process of protecting sensitive data by replacing it with an algorithmically generated number called a token. This can be used to allow returning customer to purchase without re-entering their credit card details, which is the recurring, and this is also an example of monthly subscriptions fees, and here we are going to walk you how this works. So first, the first thing we specified is we need to initiate a very normal payment, and in this part we are calling creating the token. So creating the token is done by initiating a simple payment, but this payment contains an tokenized option or tokenized parameter that looks like this. This tokenized parameter, as we said, has following hashings schemes or hashing number. We normally use the hex 32 for hashing, so this is just an way of hashing your token. So now once we use this parameter inside our request in this way and initiate a payment, let's see how the response differs. I'm going to initiate a normal payment like this one. Let's start from the beginning. Initiate the payment. Let's get one of our test cards over here. Okay, I'm filling out my card details. Now, as you can see, this will be the first payment that your customer do or your customer finalize. So please remember that in order to use recurring or CVV required with any of the token-based transaction, you need to have at least one transaction that you have tokenized and received its token. So as you can see, once let's check out over here, the transaction is created, and inside the transaction response, I can see a new response called token. As you can see here, and inside my callback, also you will see a token. Now I can use in further transactions, I will use this token or actually and transaction reference to initiate a recurring payment, which is deducting the payment directly from the customer without asking him to fulfill any payment details, or CVV required payment, which you only ask your customer to fulfill his CVV. So now that we have the token, we can, and we will learn in the next video how we can use this token along with this transaction reference to initiate payments like the recurring payments and the CVV required payments. So let's move forward.